Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans with my husband, my podcast co-host, Alan Evans.
Hey, Trey! In the house.
So we are well into 2026. How's it going so far, babe? How are we doing with those goals? Those bucket lists?
You know what? Pretty good so far, but we're only 6-7 days in. But I'm following my macros. I'm following my exercise schedule.
Good.
But I'm only 7 days in.
I think this Friday is supposed to be, if I heard somebody say it correctly, I'm not sure if this is exactly right, but this Friday is about when people give up on their resolutions and just chuck the whole thing.
I got a big list of things I need to clean out. You want to hear my list real quick?
Sure.
Clean out the master closet, the master bedroom nightstand and dresser, the office desk, the garage, the storage sheds, the media room, and the boys' room.
That's a lot.
And then possibly selling a treadmill. We're not sure yet.
Did you do the storage shed? Did you say storage sheds?
Sheds,
You
yeah.
did say that.
So, yeah, I got some to-dos on the list here, but yeah, so far, so good. I started cleaning out the master closet, and man.
You really pared down.
I pared down. Got rid of a lot of my blouses.
Mm-hmm.
Did Andrea take any of the blouses?
She did. She's going to see if her boys can use them.
Did
if
she
not,
really?
She'll bring them to the next swap party.
So Andrea Dowling Gullidge, she got the jump on some of the men's stuff because her sons
they really like your
that
T-shirts.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I pulled a few blouses.
Yeah.
And she pulled them. She took them.
She took them just to see.
Wow. Now, see, I can't take credit for a lot of those because those were given to me by Bad Influence Jeff. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, I need to do another purge of mine. What I will be purging is my entire bra collection. And I have a multitude of bras. I will not have that many in my new collection, even though my girlfriend Amy had a great idea. When you have your breast implants removed, I've learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 3 months of consistent compression that needs to take place. It's not like unbearable or anything, but it's just, 3 months you're in compression while things settle and get to where they're supposed to be. And that's going to wrap up right before my birthday. So she thought it might be fun for my birthday to have everybody buy me a bra.
Oh.
That's a fun party idea, right?
Would they know what to get?
Yeah, I'd tell them what size.
Oh, so they could pick out the style.
Right. I just tell them the size.
Is the underwire still a thing?
Well, that's what I have to wear right now. I told everybody, because, I've had a lot of women reach out to me.
It doesn't sound comfortable.
Well, it's fine. I mean, some people don't prefer them at all, but it's fine.
Some kind of wire around your private parts? That can't be comfortable.
It just holds it up, and then it's got material around it. It's not like metal on skin.
I know, but don't they make something that's more supportive without wire?
Well, for the recovery of what I had, I have to have the underwire for a while.
Wow.
So anyway, at least for 3 months.
Okay.
So I told everybody, I said, I can't really talk about this in great detail on the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated.
Or Love Letters to Kelly.
Love letters.
So I directed them all here.
Yes.
All here.
We'll talk about boobs on here.
Yeah, so we're going to talk
We'll take a look at them and we'll talk about them.
I'm not going to take a look at them just yet.
I'll take a look at them.
Well, I don't know that you want to see them right yet. They're still a work in progress, but it's been just over 2 weeks since I had my procedure. I went for my 2-week follow-up this week, a couple days ago, and it was a lot. It's a lot of information they give you, and they give you pieces of paper with all of it written down because they tell you everything, and you're like short circuiting, like, I'm not going to remember all of this. But it's just stuff you have to go through. What I did find out is I had been wrapping my breasts incorrectly for 2 weeks. Basically, I had not been doing it right.
Was it different than the way I wrapped them the first time?
Yeah, because did you help me the first time? I don't remember. I was on medication.
I did.
Because I did them in the office, the doctor's office.
Yeah.
And then
you and I had to wrap them once or twice.
And then I was on my own after that. And
you were.
for the
but
wrapping.
Not that.
I didn't have to be. You could have helped me. I just didn't ask. But I didn't realize I was doing it incorrectly.
Okay.
But the nurse, told me no damage. It was fine. I got lucky that I do have a stitch that what happens is they take all after you have the surgery, they have this medical tape, surgery tape, I guess, over the incisions, and she took that off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have scar tape. It's a special tape you order off Amazon, and that goes over your scars, and it's supposed to help minimize them. Right?
Okay.
So, but I did have an area underneath my right breast that was a little irritated.
A little
and
tender?
that was a little tender. And so we're letting that breathe for a couple of days before I put the scar tape over that.
Needed some O2, huh?
Yeah. So what I'm supposed to do is wear the scar tape for 3 days and then take it off for 1 day. 3 days on, 1 day off.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Now, the other part of my recovery is I have to still have compression, but instead of this gigantic ace bandage and this post-surgery bra, now I wear a regular bra with a sports bra over it during the day.
That doesn't seem very comfortable.
Well, it's just compression. So, but it has to be a full coverage bra, no padding, but a molded cup with an underwire. It's a lot, right?
Jeez.
And then, but I have to wear that during the day with the sports bra over it. And because you're not supposed to really lift your arms over your head, I got the sports bra that zips up the front. So that's helpful. I found that at Target. They also had some at Walmart. Then at night, I wear just the sports bra.
Okay.
So that's
I can't believe you can keep all this straight.
Well, it's just, and then so I've got to do that.
Do they have a care sheet or
Yeah,
something?
they have it all
They
written
gave you
down.
this information.
Right.
Okay.
So I've got to do that for the next 2.5 months because I'm already 2 weeks into the recovery. So it's 3-month total. So
Off
the next-
medication.
Yeah. She said right now, because what happens is when you have surgery, sometimes some of your nerve endings get a little severed or whatever, and
Yeah.
they start reconnecting. So you can start feeling like little shooting
Tingling,
pains.
yeah.
Yeah. So she said, I think basically B6, I don't have the right B in front of me right now, but one of the B vitamins I'm supposed to take if I have that as a problem, but I'm not having that really as a problem.
Okay. That's
So
good.
overall, what I have noticed is I'm having sadness and depression.
Well, that's not good.
And it's not good. And I was like, is this common after surgery? Is it because, I also had a colonoscopy. So I was put completely asleep twice in less than a week. And
Yeah.
I wondered if that had something to do with
May
it.
have, babe.
So I Googled it because that's where I go for all of my medical information. And it said, that having post-surgery sadness or depression is normal.
That's a thing, huh?
It can last. And they said sometimes it can, set in a couple weeks after surgery. And mine, I was fine, I guess during the holidays. But then like just this week, I've gotten kind of sad. But apparently that's normal.
Maybe it's also the big not let down, but you were so pumped up to try to get the holidays done on the 21st.
Yeah.
You got them done. Then you were rushed to surgery. You had your surgery. You had another surgery.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And then you went back to work. And now you're just kind of like, maybe you're just kind of like,
maybe
your whole
And I think I was really
energy is
I was
coming
really
down.
disappointed in myself that I've been wrapping wrong for 2 weeks. That really, really bothered
Yeah,
me.
but they said you didn't mess anything
They said
up.
it, no harm, no foul, really. But I got 2.5 more months of following the rules, and I just want to do it right and make sure I get the best result possible. And I have complete trust in my doctor. It's not him or his work or anything. It's me. It's up to me at this point because I don't go back to see him again and for 2.5 months.
But think about, you're doing great, babe. But think about all the ladies that go in there to have a procedure done. Do you think 100% of them do the aftercare like 100% correctly?
No, not everybody.
No, of course not. Everyone's going to have a little thing that they don't do exactly
But
right.
I'm honestly, I'm just a little sad. I don't know. And I know this sounds stupid. And I think, also I might be having withdrawals from Gardenscapes and Homescapes because literally
Babe.
that's what I do to kill time.
Babe.
And so now at night, it's
but
like,
a book.
I know, I just don't feel like reading right now. And so like right now I just kind of go to bed and I do crossword
How about
puzzles.
YouTube? I mindlessly scroll YouTube.
I found a cute show I've been watching on Netflix. It's called Man on the Inside.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's called. It's with Ted Danson. It's pretty cute.
Ted Danson. He's
Yeah.
still with us.
Yeah, well, that's the point. He plays a widower who lost. Well, obviously, being a widower, he lost his wife, and he finds work working with a private detective. So he gets to go undercover, and it's really a cute show.
Is he the only cast of Cheers that's still with us? George Wendt.
George
He
Wendt's
just
dead.
passed
Is
away.
Shelley Duvall? Not Shelley Duvall.
No, Kirstie Alley passed away.
Kirstie Alley died, but Shelley Long, is she still alive?
I
She's
don't
still
know,
alive. Woody Harrelson's still alive.
Woody Harrelson, yeah.
There's a lot of people still alive from that show. Okay. Kelsey Grammer's still alive.
Yeah, good call.
Phoebe Newworth's still alive.
I don't know who that is.
A lot of people still alive. They have had a few pass, though.
Okay, babe.
Anyway, I'm just going to get through that. If I'm still depressed by this time next podcast, I'm going to call my doctor and ask him about it. But I'm hoping this is just something that'll naturally pass when I start. I was cleared to start walking again. You know,
That's
I just
good.
can't. I
That's
just
a
can't
positive,
get my
yeah.
heart rate up over 120 beats per minute.
That's not going to happen walking.
Not if I walk, at just a regular pace. But anyway, I'm going to start back doing that. Make sure I just drink more water and eat better. I think I don't know why I was so obsessed. My mother is such a fabulous cook, and she made all this amazing food over the holidays, and I just felt obligated to eat it. So, I've kind of gotten past all the leftovers now, so maybe I can start eating better.
I mean, there ain't a rutabaga left in Texas.
Man,
No,
I
they're
love
all
rutabagas.
gone.
I love
They're all
rutabagas.
gone.
They're so good. So good. But then Alan, it's like unseasonably hot where we live. I just looked at the forecast. It is 24 degrees above normal for this time of year.
Today or something.
24 degrees above normal. So Alan goes out and walks the dog, comes home
Had to get my steps in.
Got his steps in. I didn't get mine in yet because I was bra shopping today, which was a lot of fun. And he comes in, he's like, pho?
Pho?
I'm like, pho? We usually go get pho the first sign
real
when
cold.
it's chilly in the air.
I don't know why. I just had a craving
It
for
was
pho.
and I'm just sitting there sweating, trying to eat pho. Now I'm full.
It was good, but that wasn't my favorite experience.
No, because it's too hot.
It was hot in the restaurant.
It's hot outside.
I wore shorts and a t-shirt to the pho restaurant. And an inordinate amount of slurping this time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh.
Everyone in the restaurant was slurping.
It was a lot. Let's be honest,
No.
Alan slurps.
But I'm trying not to slurp.
And yet you do.
Well-
how can I do it? How can I manage to eat pho and slurp up my soup without making that noise?
I don't know.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
Why do you feel the need to inhale it with air? Because you're also inhaling a lot of air, which is going to give you gas and tummy aches.
Yeah, there was a lot of slurping. I was
So much.
I was sweating.
But it wasn't just you; it was the people behind
Oh.
me. The people behind me. It was like, are y'all having a competition?
Yeah, I could hear them.
Is this a bit?
And then Kelly made me self-conscious, and then I look at her and I'm like, okay. And I go to pick up the bowl. I was going to pick up the bowl and drink it, and then I thought, what are you, a truck driver? Not
You
that there's
went
anything
back to- went back to slurping?
Not that there's anything wrong with truck drivers.
No.
But you know what? They probably pick up their bowls and drink pho.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You are going to love Legacy Box. Becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They are the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family, because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done.
And you know, a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Cosmetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their brilliant eye brightener and Stella champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaiza color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. You can't scroll your phone for more than 30 seconds without seeing somebody talking about GLP-1s. Maybe you've been close to trying them, but you're not a needle person, or maybe you're looking for a natural alternative. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast sponsor, Veracity. Their Metabolism Ignite, it's a natural plant-based GLP-1 alternative that is doctor recommended and clinically proven to help reduce hunger. Just 2 capsules with breakfast every morning. It's all you need. And one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't thinking about food all day, that food noise you always are constantly battling. Metabolism Ignite has no allergens, no caffeine, no negative side effects, and we love that. It's shown to reduce hunger by 85% and clinically proven to help lose an average of 9 pounds in 90 days. We really love that. Look, this stuff is sold out 10 times for a reason. So before it sells out again, make the switch to GLP-1s the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use sandwich for up to 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off. Make sure you use our promo code SANDWICH so they know we sent you.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen where people pick up their bowls and drink it.
Oh, so have I. Yeah. Now, not me.
I just think maybe next time, just for the next time, see what happens if you eat your soup without slurping it up with a bunch of air. Just try it.
You want me to put a straw in it?
I don't do that. How do I manage to do it?
I don't know, babe. I haven't watched you eat your
Well,
pho.
maybe watch me. Maybe emulate your wife.
Maybe I'll just eat my pho the way I want to eat my pho.
All right, whatever. I will say your slurping wasn't as loud as the people behind me.
Thank you.
That was awful.
Thank you for acknowledging that at least.
Yeah, I have a feeling they were doing a bit.
No,
Let's
I don't
see
think
who
they
can
were-
we
I don't
annoy.
think they were doing a bit. I think that's just how they were eating.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's enough of that.
Oh, okay.
So that's my boob talk, but I've had a lot of people reach out to me, email me, and I've answered many questions and given referrals to my doctor.
Good.
And I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has, but that's where I stand in my breast journey.
If you have a question about Kelly's breasts, email us at podcast@kellyanallen.com. I can't
But I
imagine.
really do. I have none of my bras fit. None.
I really can't imagine like putting soft parts of your body like on a wire. I don't know why that just
don't
it doesn't
know why
compute
you've-
for me.
You've never heard of underwire bras
No,
before?
I've heard of underwire
Okay, I'll let
bras,
you see
but
mine.
I've never worn one,
Well, I'll
so
let you
I don't.
see mine
you know,
tonight, and you can hold it in your hand, and
I can touch it and feel
you
it
can touch it and see. It's not that horrible.
because I can't imagine throwing the boys like over a wire. I'm not doing that.
Well, you could.
No,
for
I'm throwing the
support.
boys in like a nice pair of Calvin Kleins or Hanes or something.
I bet there's
Nice soft
There has to be a reason for underwire underwear. I bet there has to be a reason.
underwire underwear.
If there maybe needs support for the boys down there, maybe. I don't know.
No, I've seen these Instagram ads pop up where there's like a pouch.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and to
basically,
me that looks weird.
well, basically, a bra is a boob pouch.
Right. So this is like a ball
pouch?
Ball pouch.
You can say that.
You gotta change.
It's
your
okay.
Gotta change your voice.
Well, you didn't, and it was fine. You survived it.
Okay, we have some updates here. Let's see what we got here. Got correspondence. Not a lot of correspondence, but we have
podcast at kellyanallen.com.
at podcast@kellyanallen.com. Yeah. So, these are good. These will lead to some discussion, I think. This first letter is from Donna. Donna's a PhD, by the way.
Why is she listening to us?
That was going to be my first question. Donna, what are you doing? Why are you listening to this buffoonery? Subject, gratitude journal, smiley face.
Oh, yeah, I've got to start that. I said I was going to start. I've had a lot going on.
You failed before you started.
Well, I'm going to start. I have been working on memorizing my verse.
Yeah, good call, babe. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Happy Monday and Happy New Year. I was listening to the podcast today, and Kellie said one of her intentions/resolutions was to focus on gratitude with Alan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a therapist and use this with some of my clients. So I thought you might like it. See attached. You can print it out or just use it as a prompt for your many new journals. Hope you guys are having a fabulous start to the week. Donna, listening since 1987.
Thank you, Donna.
So here, I printed out the couple's gratitude journal.
Oh, wonderful.
And we don't have to do it right here on the podcast.
Let's do a couple.
Okay.
For examples.
Okay.
How does it work?
Couple's gratitude journal. So it's split up in days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's only 3 questions or 3 statements. They're not even questions.
And it's 7 days a week. So you're supposed to print these out.
Yeah, you're supposed to do one a day.
Okay.
It looks pretty simple. There's just 3 statements.
Okay. What's the first?
Today's not Monday, but we can start with
Why
Monday.
don't we start with, we're recording this on okay, do whatever you want, honey.
Today's Wednesday.
Watching you make those eyes at me, I'm just like, do whatever you want.
What, would I peep over my cheaters?
You were going to be like, you're going to give me that look.
What look?
Just do whatever you want. Pick a day.
I was just going to start at the top.
That's fine.
Okay. Monday is my partner showed me affection by ...
Today? You showed me affection when we were driving to get pho, and you reached over and held my hand the whole way to pho.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. Stole my answer.
No, you showed me affection that way. How did I show you affection today?
How did you show affection today? Well, let's see. When I walked in, you kind of made a face at me. You said, I've been trying to call you. Where you been?
So I was worried about you.
And then I came, yeah, then you said you were worried about me. There you go.
There you go. You had to really scramble.
Number 2.
I did text you, I love you.
You did. I was happy when my partner ...
I was happy when my partner... I'm just trying to think of like a really good example. Well, you know what makes me happy is when you text me good morning when you wake up.
Oh,
I like that a lot.
Right,
it makes me happy when you do that because sometimes we'll get to the end of the show. If you forget, and I'm like, hello.
How often have I forgotten?
Doesn't happen a lot, but I'm saying it makes me happy when you text me good morning.
So you'll know something's very wrong if you just don't get
or you get distracted.
And if I don't text and then you text and you don't get a response,
then something's wrong.
Then you need to be worried.
I need to call 911.
Yeah, probably. I was happy when my partner said she would get pho.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The best part of the time we spent together today was ...
Well, talking about
really the only time we spent together.
Yeah, we're
was
talking
over dinner
where we had, good discussion over dinner.
Yeah, we had good discussion over dinner.
Yeah.
We talked about a number of subjects that would bore you to tears if we got into it, but
we were communicating and not on our phones and not.
That was the best part of the time.
Yeah,
no phones. We were just talking to talk.
Yeah.
Sharing and communicating.
Here you go.
I was telling Kellie I got stuck in this bunny hole on YouTube last night. It was this, and then I went into this long story about Metallica and how
I listened.
How she did, and I appreciated that.
And I had questions.
I was happy when my partner listened to me and had questions
and didn't dismiss it as a ridiculous conversation.
Because I prefaced it by saying, "Babe, this is inside baseball, but I'm going to tell you anyway."
And I participated in the conversation.
I got stuck in this bunny hole, this Metallica bunny hole, about this guy who plays bass along with the albums because you can't hear the bass on some of the albums. And then I went into the history with Kellie on who the producer was and who the bassists were and how Cliff died in a bus wreck and how they took out all their anger on Jason and how they never let Jason... his bass.
And I feel really bad for Jason.
You couldn't hear it on the albums.
I want to know how Jason's doing now.
Yeah. And then blah, 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 blah,
but
blah.
See, I was the participant.
Kellie was into it.
I was interested in what you were interested in.
That's right. And
Look at how we aced that.
And I was happy when my partner did
aced that quiz.
So anyway, no, all kidding aside.
Is every day the same prompt?
No. They're all different. They're all different prompts.
Oh, okay.
Every day has a different prompt. But you could I guess you could reuse them. But anyhow,
start over.
we may have wacky, if it's okay with Donna, we might have wacky post some of this, if that's okay, because these are good exercises. But anyhow, thank you, Donna, for sending that.
Very
We
sweet.
will put that into practice. I think that those are good conversation starters for sure. This next letter is from... I don't think I'm going to say the name on this one. This next letter is from Leia. Subject, thank you. Dear Alan and Kellie.
Why do you you say it like you're trying to make a point?
I'm saying it because she put Alan in all.
I know, but like you emphasize it.
No. But she put it all in uppercase. Look.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's playing along with the bit of rubbing it in.
Exactly.
Okay. But why do you feel like you need to do that?
Think about it.
I am thinking about it.
Happy New Year. I do not expect you to read this on the podcast.
Well, here we are.
But I just wanted to reach out and tell you that you're singing Silver Bells on the podcast
Ooh.
brought a tear to my eye.
Was it when I hit that wrong note?
Regardless
Of the wrong note?
of how Kellie felt about her singing, it was a beautiful moment for me.
That's very sweet.
Christmas
Thank you.
is always a bit stressful as a mom of 5. We were a blended family, 3 mine, 2 his, and all of the stress of sharing the kiddos with the other parents that brings. In addition, I'm a caregiver to my 74-year-old mother with dementia and my 75-year-old father who does his best to care for her in the home.
Yeah.
The loss of my job in October,
Oh my goodness. girl.
although I am starting a new job on Monday, January the 5th, so she started
started this week.
Started yesterday, has brought some monetary challenges our way right here at the holidays and so much more that I will not bore you with.
You're not boring us.
All this to say, as I sit in my quiet house on Friday, January the 2nd, listening to you two sing, it really warmed my heart
Aw.
and made me grateful for all the things I do have. Best wishes to both of you as you navigate a new year and prioritize your mental health. I will be doing the same. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and keep on picking and grinning. One of your very, very best customers and a very long-time listener, Leia. I'll tell you what.
Not a real name.
Not a
but
real name.
That was very sweet. And what a lot. That's a lot to have to carry. Caring for an ailing parent and that's so hard. And blended families at the holidays is the most stressful time for blended families. But I'm so glad you got a new job. I hope you love it. I hope you love it, not just, have to endure it to pay the bills,
Yeah. Serious AE for a moment. You know what? Letters like this are the reason, part of the reason, I'd say a big reason why I think this is a worthwhile exercise. Because not all the time do I think that doing a podcast is a worthwhile exercise.
That's true. You don't.
But when I get a letter like this, I'm
Now
like,
you want to do it another week or two?
no.
I don't have to talk you off the ledge.
No, I've said this over the years. I guess I don't realize sometimes that
People care what we
that
have to
people
say.
care. Yeah. And I guess, getting a letter like this where you feel like, well, gosh, I'm glad that whatever you found in us talking helped you.
Very nice.
Right?
Yeah. That makes up for all the bad reviews we get.
Yeah, good call. And I was an asshole.
I'm sure I get quite a few too, honey.
But anyway, Leia, we're happy for you.
very nice.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And you're right. The holidays they're difficult. They really are. I'm putting last year behind me. This year is starting off really wonderful. I'm going to hopefully I got a whole new energy and a new vibe going into this year.
Here I am talking about my seasonal post-operation depression.
Yeah, but that's just going through your,
I'm
your
going through some
medical
stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
You're going to get
I'll
through
be
that.
fine.
You're going to get through that. But this is going to be a great year, and hopefully, Leia, it's a great year for you too. And everybody else that listens.
Oh, y'all.
Love y'all desperately.
I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-Day Blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-Day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements, they handle the installation too, and it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-Day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich. Now that I've reached a certain age, I realize how much my sleep affects me and everybody around me. It affects my energy, my mood, my patience. And I've also learned that I don't need to waste a lot on fancy sleep gadgets because one of the best things I've done is upgrade to Boll and Branch sheets. I noticed the difference from night one. They are incredibly soft, so breathable. It's because Boll and Branch's sheets are made with 100% organic cotton that's woven specifically for airflow. Now I don't wake up feeling hot with sheets sticking to my legs anymore. My sheets keep me cool and comfortable all night long. And they've actually gotten softer with every wash. They even did a survey of their customers. 94% of them said the same thing. I love my Boll and Branch sheets, and honestly, I can't imagine ever going back to any other bedding. Sleep cooler this summer with Boll and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bollandbranch.com/sandwich with code SANDWICH. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com/sandwich. Code SANDWICH to take 20% off. bollandbranch.com/sandwich, code SANDWICH. Exclusions apply. I think everybody's had that moment where they say, I should start my own business. Now, maybe you've got an amazing hot sauce recipe, or you've gotten really great at making candles or jewelry, and all your friends keep telling you you should sell that stuff. Well, what's stopping you? If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. When your first customer is ready to buy, Shopify Checkout helps more people actually complete the purchase. And when they come back, their information's already saved. So checkout is quick and easy. One tap and they're done. Shopify handles all the technical stuff too, the setup and checkout, so you can spend your time growing your business and doing what you actually love. It's no wonder Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started like yours. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business, so go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/sandwich. That's shopify.com/sandwich. One more time, shopify.com/sandwich.
Okay, we got a recipe to share.
Oh, yeah, I've been getting quite a few.
This next letter is from Stacy. Subject: can't go wrong recipe for Kelly.
Give it to me.
Does this mean this recipe is foolproof?
Fail-proof.
When something is foolproof.
Is it foolproof or fail-proof?
No, foolproof. You know what that means?
No fool can do it?
It means if you fail this,
You're a fool?
You're a fool.
Ooh.
So that's pretty much what she's calling this.
All right, well, what is it?
I have made this recipe for nearly 2 decades.
Okay.
You know what's funny is 2 decades, that's a long time, but the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl in 3 decades.
Wow. Perspective.
And it is always a pleaser. In fact, I made it often with my own Bible study group. I serve with shredded cheese and Fritos on the side. Let's say you had me at shredded cheese and Fritos. That sounds pretty good right there. This recipe makes a lot, so you'll be able to feed a crowd or freeze for those days you have zero desire to cook. That's a big player with you. Make a lot of food.
Too much.
Make a lot of food, and then say, "Hey, babe, we're just gonna have to freeze all this." I'm like, "Okay,"
and then we never eat it.
and then we never eat it.
Or I'd say, let's just eat leftovers. But see, I can eat the same pot of food for a week. Alan's over it after like 2 days.
Babe, when you had that plate of leftover rutabagas
And collard greens and
collard
black-eyed
greens
peas and
black-
coleslaw.
and it was all left
It
over.
was so good.
Was it mushy?
No.
Ugh.
So good.
I can't stand leftover vegetables.
I don't get you.
Okay. Sorry, back to the letter. This recipe makes a lot, so you'll be able to freeze or feed a crowd or freeze for those days you have zero desire to cook.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you both. Enjoy.
Well, what is it?
Love your show, Bugaloo.
Oh.
Bath Time with Caroline
Wow.
since 1842.
Wow.
Stacy.
All right, Stacy.
Okay, here it is. I'm going to let you get your, might have Wacky post this as well, but let you get your pen and paper out or fire up your notes app here for Stacy's recipe. Boy, this sounds really.
What is it?
Well, I'm letting people get
You're
collected.
like reading it to yourself.
Well, I'm letting people get collected so they can write this down.
They can pause the podcast.
Okay, it says I make this all the time. It makes a ton. Need a decent sized pot. So I'm guessing a big crock pot.
It depends. Is it a crock pot or a stovetop pot?
Doesn't say. Jones Chili from 2006 from Joan Lucas, my neighbor across the street. She calls it taco soup.
Oh, so it's not chili, it's taco soup. You know, lasagna soup's a big recipe people do now, but I haven't done that one.
2 pounds ground beef,
Yeah?
1 yellow onion chopped,
Okay.
2 cans regular Rotel, 2 cans ranch-style beans, 2 cans yellow hominy drained.
Oh, okay. That's the new part. Everything you've said so far, that's usually what I put in a pot of chili.
2 8-ounce cans tomato sauce,
Oh.
3 cans water,
Oh.
1 envelope McCormick original taco seasoning mix.
So just one packet with 2 pounds?
That's what it says here.
Okay. Okay.
1 envelope Hidden Valley ranch dressing mix.
Oh, okay.
1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 4 to 5 slices of jalapeno, finely chopped, and then a few dashes of Tabasco to taste. So those are your ingredients. So
Okay.
here's what you do. Brown the beef, drain. In the large pot, combine the beef and all those ingredients. Cook for 30 to 45 minutes on medium-low heat and stir often. Serve with grated cheese and Fritos on top.
Okay.
Boom. That sounds really good.
It does. It's like
that
a twist
sounds
on my chili.
really good.
It's a twist on my chili.
Give
Add a lot of water to make it soup.
Give me Jones Chili 2006.
Okay, we'll try it.
And there's not as many beans in that as you have in yours.
Well, she's got 2 cans of beans. I usually just do
Oh,
one.
2 cans of beans.
I usually just do 1 can of beans.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I do 2.
Oh,
I usually do
oh,
a pound of hamburger and a pound of sausage.
Oh.
Well, that's 2 pounds, honey. That's what she's calling
Yeah.
for. But I use a pound of ground beef, pound of sausage. Then I do a can of tomatoes, can of the can of the kidney beans. Then I usually do like a tomato sauce instead of like a spaghetti sauce almost. But I don't add water.
That sounds really.
I'll
try it.
That
That sounds
makes it
doable.
a soup because it also has 3 cans. Adding the ranch dressing mix is interesting,
Yeah.
and then the water. I'll try it.
And don't we have
And it's supposed to get cold again.
most of these ingredients?
I think.
Yeah,
most
I'm
of them.
down with this.
I don't
now,
have that hominy thing. That's different.
We got to get some ham. Now, are you going to do it like that?
I'll do it.
Just like this?
What do you want me to tweak it?
No,
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
do
want
it.
you to tweak it. I want you to do it just like this.
Okay.
So when it says that, that's what we're going to do.
What are you trying to say?
That sometimes with your cooking,
Well, that's what the best chefs do.
more is more.
Well, best chefs
More
feel it.
More heat.
They cook with their feelings.
More time.
Mm-hmm.
More ingredients.
Yeah.
No. We're going to do this, and we're going to do 30 to 45 minutes
But
on
this is-
medium-low heat.
But this is Joan's recipe. I'm going to make it Kelly's recipe.
Oh, no. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll be good, babe.
I'll try doing it by the book and see what happens. But the last time I did something by the book, it failed.
Oh, the sausage?
I don't know. I'm just not a good cook.
It had the consistency of pate.
When did I cook sausage?
You did those Italian sausages, and they were.
Oh, that's when. That was in a crock pot.
It had the consistency
They
of
were
like
so
a
mushy.
like a
They were so mushy.
like a Vienna sausage.
And I did it exactly according to the recipe, and it was complete mush.
Maybe we can blame it on the crock pot.
I don't think so. I did exactly what it said.
Okay, I guess we'll bring it home for Jerome. I hate to bring this up for the last time. This is the last time you're going to ever have to do this in the history of your life, babe. But talk about the Cowboys.
Okay, so okay, so next season, what are we doing? I don't have to talk about it.
You have bemoaned.
I don't want to
and
anymore. It's not fun.
You've harumphed about this so much
Well, it's fun when the Cowboys are winning, but when they're losing, it's just not fun.
that I'm gonna bring on a guest picker.
Good, perfect, love it.
I'll find somebody.
Anybody
to
but
guest,
me.
Guest pick with me. But you and I picked. Their last game was against the Giants. You actually picked Dallas to win that game.
I thought I said Giants and you said Dallas.
Oh, did I get it reversed?
Yeah, I think I said.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
No,
But I remember you said I was right, so I win.
I think you're right.
Because you said something about you were right, so I win.
Well, but I had Dallas underneath your name, and I had the Giants underneath my name.
I don't know. I thought you'd have. I don't care. I'll let you have it. I don't care. I thought I said that the Giants would win.
Now there's controversy about who is
I'm
actually
not fighting you on it.
Who's actually the winner? No, I want to get this right. I don't.
I thought I
you pick
said
the
the Giants, and then you said something. You were gonna pick Dallas. It's like good. I don't remember the conversation, honey.
I have to go back to the tape. Well,
This is completely unsettled.
This is completely unsettled. If you pick,
I could pull up in the podcast right now.
if you pick Dallas, then I win. If you pick the Giants, then you win.
I thought you told me after the game that I won.
But I wasn't looking at this.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just assumed you picked the Giants, but I have Dallas under your
whatever
name.
you picked, I picked the opposite.
Did I record this incorrectly?
Maybe you recorded it correctly and I'm remembering incorrectly.
So we've gone this whole season and now
we don't know?
And we don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we should just call it a tie.
Okay. That's a very loving act you did.
We'll just call it a tie. And there you go. The Cowboys season is over mercifully. They fired 2 days after the game. They fired their defensive coordinator. I don't know what to say. 2 losing seasons in a row, first time in 23 years. I really don't know what else to say.
I don't know, honey.
I just hope it's better next year.
It's just not fun.
I hope it's better
It's really
next
not
year.
fun. I mean, we can find other things to do on Sundays. Really, we could do other activities.
Yeah. I mean, ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper on Sunday afternoon, I've watched the Dallas Cowboys.
Try something new.
I can't. It's not in my DNA.
You'll be back.
I'll probably be back. I'll
come back with probably a little bit of an eager anticipation when the season starts. And then after a few weeks, we'll see how we feel. We'll reevaluate.
Hey, let me throw out something for you, and then we'll bring it home for Jerome for real. Just a philosophical question. I don't know how to frame this. So the defensive coordinator was fired 2 days after the season. They had a really bad year as far as the defense. So the head defensive coach is called the defensive coordinator. Okay. He was fired. His name's Matt Eberflus. He's been a head coach in the league. He also coached with the Cowboys as a linebackers coach years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He had been with the Cowboys before. Mm-hmm. Bounced around the league. Has been a decent coach from a lot of things I've heard. So they fired him. The Cowboys let him go. And I've heard a lot of people almost celebrating. Okay.
That he got fired?
Yeah. Now, I get it.
You feel bad for
I understand the
somebody, though.
passion.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of this guy. And next year, everything's going to be better because we got rid of this guy. So I guess my question is, and I've probably been guilty of this before, is like, that's a real dude.
Yeah, with
and
real
he made a lot of money, and he signed up for it.
Yeah.
And every coach knows that they will all be fired at some point.
Yeah.
But that's a dude who has a wife and kids and a house. And I don't know. I just felt weird when I heard everyone almost rejoicing in glee that this guy got canned.
Yeah.
Should he have been canned? Yeah, probably. He didn't really do his job. They had one of the worst defenses in the history of the NFL. Really. In the history of the NFL,
Yeah.
that was one of the worst defenses ever.
Yeah.
The worst Cowboys defense for sure. But one of the worst. But I don't know. To take joy when someone is really trying their best to do a good job.
Well, you know what?
And then they lose their job.
But Alan, it's like that in politics.
Yeah.
On both
is.
sides of the fence.
It is.
Each candidate thinks hopefully they have the right heart and they think, even though they could be completely opposed, somebody's going to lose. And then the other side rejoices for that.
True.
But there are real people and real feelings involved. So you feel bad.
I guess the only reason
Is that the answer? Is that going to suddenly solve everything?
Right.
Probably not.
Probably not. A lot of
Who's going to come in and fill that spot? Have they already filled it?
No. But this is the fourth defensive coach in 4 years. I mean, so at what point do you say,
it's Jerry?
Who are the guys hiring these guys?
Well,
I don't know. The only reason I even bring this up is because I was talking to the boys and they've kind of lost interest. They're like, Dad, what happened in the Giants game? I'm like, they lost. And they're like, oh, of course they did. And I said, yeah, the defense was horrible, blah, 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 blah. And they said, what do you think is going to happen to Matt Eberflus, the defensive coordinator? I said, he's probably going to get fired. And they said, that's a good thing, right? And I said, well, and this is where I was like trying to be like dad on one hand and then like football fan on the other hand. So I don't want them to learn from me that just because you don't like a guy, you should rejoice when he loses his job. He was really trying to do a good job. He just didn't get the job done.
right.
But the NFL is a results-oriented business, right? If you don't do your job, you're out.
Well, that's a life lesson.
Right. It is. I just didn't want them to see me taking joy.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm
man,
overthinking this.
Really overthinking.
I'm overthinking this.
It's almost like you're friends with the guy.
I just didn't want to set a bad example for the boys.
You didn't, honey.
Okay. That was it. I don't know Matt Eberflus from Adam.
But you still feel for him.
I mean, a little bit.
Because it's like everybody's
Because
directing all this.
everyone hates the guy. He ain't got a friend in Dallas.
Daryl Johnston. He's got Daryl Johnston.
Moose got on TV.
And had his back.
You know what's funny? Moose, I was listening to the radio. Moose was on the radio with these guys.
When it happened.
And while Moose was on the radio, they got the notification that Eberflus had been fired. Moose was on there talking about how, well, did he have all the players he needed?
Right. It's not 100% Eberflus.
It's not 100% the
Not
Eberflus.
100% anything.
Anyway, I thought that was an interesting lesson. And not just in sports, but think about any other profession where someone loses their job. Do you rejoice in that?
A lot of people do, honey.
Yeah. I know that's not like that in the business world. Man, someone loses their job, you're like, that's not good.
Well,
I remember in the corporate world, if there's layoffs or something. Oh, sorry. There's layoffs or something, or someone gets whacked, you're like, ooh.
because then you start wondering, am I going to be next?
I know.
I
That kind of hit a little close to home there.
I know.
Because, you got a house to pay for. You got kids
It's a lot.
put into school and buy clothes for.
Well, hopefully Mr. Eberflus saved his money, invested well. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He's been a coach in the league a long time. I think he was making $4 million with the
That's
Cowboys.
a lot.
So
That's a lot.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyway,
I'm glad you
what do
got
you call
that
that?
off your
What do you call that?
chest.
Scruples when you're faced with a
Scruples?
Is it scruples where you're faced with a question? It's like, what would you do in that situation? And then you're kind of judged on.
Your scruples?
Wasn't that a game?
I don't know that game.
I'll have to look that up.
I've heard the word scruples, but I don't know if it's being used in the right context.
It might not be.
Is it an ethical question?
It's an ethical question. Yeah, you're faced with an ethical question, and then you give an answer, and then you talk about, is that the right answer?
I'm sure your sons still admire and respect your opinion, honey. It's fine.
Oh, I don't think they gave 2 licks of
And you've been worried
thought
about
to
it ever since.
Because Cole was the one that sent me the notification. He said, "Did you see Eberflus got fired?" And I said, "Yeah, he got whacked, buddy." And he said something like, "Good."
Well, there you go. But he's not rejoicing.
He's not rejoicing.
See, that's the thing. It's like I was saying, like over the holidays, there are a couple of podcasts that I have deleted from my library.
Whoa.
Just because I don't like the energy.
Whoa.
And some people might say, well, we feel that way about you, Kelly, but we still listen. But no, it's just like, it was just constant. There was one in particular, I won't name names, but all she did was berate celebrities. I mean, that's all she did. And it's fun every once in a while to poke fun at a celebrity here and there. I get into the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni stuff like everybody. But there wasn't a celebrity that could do anything right in her eyes, not anything. And I'm just finally like, I don't want to hear this anymore. But I didn't go on her social media and on her and at her and let her know I'm not following you anymore because you are so negative and I don't want this negative energy in my life. I just unfollowed her.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I did.
But it
You
didn't
know,
announce to the world either.
Well, I'm kind of announcing it
Yeah, but
here.
you're not saying
but
which
it's
one
just
it
like
is.
what I'm saying. It's like, it's not necessary just because you feel a certain way that you have to let that person know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. You can, I mean, it's fine. Cole told you, good, that needed to happen. But he's not, that's what I tell my friends that have all these really fiery, hot opinions. You don't need to post it all on social media. You don't need to. But I know people just want to be heard.
Yeah.
You want your feelings validated. I get that part of it.
Yeah,
But
true.
I don't know. I just unfollow.
Yeah.
But please don't unfollow us. If I have a bad
No,
day,
please don't do that.
or if Alan, it's
Please
more
don't do
often
that.
Alan having a bad day, let's
Wow.
be honest.
Wow. Wow.
Don't unfollow. Please like and follow.
Wow.
And hey, every once in a while, if you're feeling up to it, give us a 5-star review. It would help balance out the 1 stars.
Yeah.
You remember when I got this bright idea because I was listening to a podcast, and what they do is when they get 5-star reviews at the beginning of their podcast. I don't listen to this podcast anymore. It's been years, but they would read some of their 5-star reviews, right? And it would get people like, oh, that would encourage people because they're going to have their name announced on the podcast and their 5-star reviews announced. Well, the people that hated us, they just started giving us 5-star reviews and then would just still write the nastiest reviews. Remember that? It was 5 stars, but then it said we sucked. It was funny. It made me laugh.
Or
but-
maybe they just didn't know how to click.
No, they knew it. They knew I was going to read the 5 stars.
Oh.
So they were, I don't care. I was like, it was a 5 stars, but it was like, and then it was this horrible review, but with 5 stars on it.
Yeah. Well, can't make everybody happy.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
But please don't unfollow us.
They can always put an egg in their shoe and beat it too.
Yeah, there.
All right, babe. You got anything else?
No, I think I'm ready to go try to get ready for bed.
I want to try.
my new sports bra.
We need to do this. Jones.
I will, honey.
Chili.
I'll do it between now and next podcast, I promise.
The neighbor across the street, babe.
I'll do it between now and next podcast, I promise.
Sounds really good. I'm going to watch and make sure we're following these directions.
Well, then why don't you make it, honey, for me as your act of love towards me?
You know what?
If you don't trust me.
No, I trust you. In all seriousness, no, this is simple. And I could even do this.
Well, yeah, you could do a lot of things.
What does that mean?
Just saying.
Like what?
Pick a few simple things and do them.
Such as?
Making Jones soup from across the street.
I used to have a 6-can chili I used to make.
Yeah.
Gosh, when was the last time I made that?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't think I've made it since we've been married. I think I made it a lot when I was just by myself. I'd make this 6-can chili.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all.
We love you all very much.
Thank you for all the letters.
Yeah, the letters are very nice. These are good exercises, good recipes, and a nice sentiment from our listener who liked Silver Bells. Maybe we'll bring back Picking and Grinning like once a quarter or something.
Maybe.
Once every couple of months.
Yeah, we have to feel it.
Maybe we should make it seasonal though.
Okay, we'll look into that.
Like a St. Patrick's Day song.
Well, Valentine's Day's next.
Oh, we could do a love song. A little Endless Love, maybe.
I was singing that in the house the other day.
Oh.
I was like, who is that?
No, I knew who it was, but it sounded like Cher was singing Endless Love.
It was Diana Ross.
And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.